Guys, si Kaya Sad Villa sa dito at welcome sa episode 17 ng laro tayo ng Shadowrun Dragonfall Director's Cut main campaign. So, tuloy natin yung yung game natin. So, last episode natin, guys. Tumanggap tayo ng mission na may kasama tayo mga totally strange team. Yung trial run. Mamaya ako nila babasahin to sa pag na-load na para hindi maputol bigla. Trial run. As the U-Bahn hums toward Frankfurter Tor, you tug idly at the fabric of your maintenance uniform. You found it in a duffel bag on your seat when you boarded, along with a note from the doer to put it on before your arrival. The moment you step off this train, the note said your trial run begins. You are to rendezvous with the rest of your team, reconnoiter the building, and plant the specified devices in Alishire's suite. Beyond that, your approach will be left to you. Do not disappoint us, you are being watched. So, ito na yung team natin. So, get Jaina to the utility room. Get the team upstairs to disable penthouse security. Have James hide the cameras in the penthouse. Ito yung mga teammates natin. Si Jaina, si James, tapos yung foreign elf. Expect natin. Although may tao dun. A boutique food kiosk. The sign out front advertises a variety of locally sourced foodstuffs, all of them terribly overpriced. Take a closer look at the food on offer. Glancing in the self-serve refrigerated section of the kiosk, you find a variety of sandwiches wrapped in sleek plastic. You could eat for a week for the price of one of these things. Okay, step away. So wala, di tayo pwedeng dyan. Yun lang ba? Wala na. Ito ng tao so far, ito naglalakad. Kausapin natin. Kapag chikahan tayo sa dali. Stressed. Pag-usap. Kinakausap kita. Para pa sa akin. The well-dressed orc stops his pacing to stare at you as you approach. Heavy worry lines etch his forehead, and his eyes are bloodshot. He looks like he hasn't slept in a month. Stress suit. I don't want to be rude, but I'm a little busy right now. If this is about building maintenance, take it someplace else. Wala. Akala ko may quest ka eh. James cheeks flush red. He takes a step forward. Watch it. You don't get to talk down to me like pasaway. Ano yata to parang humanist member yata siya. The orc bristles. Like a janitor. Yes, I do, because that's what you are. If you want to keep wearing that uniform, you'd better watch the attitude. Now isn't there a floor that you could be cleaning or something? I've got a lot on my mind to worry about important things. I don't want to be bothered. Charisma. Hey man, relax. I'm sure that it's all going to work itself out. Didn't mean to bother you. I leave you alone, so sige. With a visible effort, he calms himself. Look, sorry, I'm not trying to be unpleasant. It's just that I have a huge presentation to give to the board in 20 minutes. I stayed up all night practicing it, and now I'm so tired that I can't even remember my own name. Pasaway. That's rough. He shakes his head miserably. I'm going to botch this. And the worst part is, most of those bastards will assume that it's because I'm an orc. They already make jokes behind my back. After this, it's gonna get a lot worse. That's tough, man. Best of luck. He scowls and continues to pace. Okay, pasaway. Dito muna tayo sa baba. Parang interesting dito eh. Palagay, mabasa. Nerve for meter better. Baka ito yung maintenance room. Check natin. Ano kasi, German yung text eh, hindi ko mabasa. Ay, hindi. Okay, wala naman pwedeng interact. So, Night Errant Enforcer. Kamukha nung unang bumati sa atin. The guard steps forwards, interposing himself between you and the terminal. Your security clearance doesn't authorize you to be in here. We're doing a building-wide maintenance sweep of all major systems. Want us to take a look at your terminal? Well, we'll be on our way then. Attack, ano ba yan? I need to use the terminal. Nothing personal. Okay, so ito. Ano masyado? Ano yung attack? Ano ba yan? So ito. You know that I can't do that. You don't have the appropriate clearance to touch this terminal, let alone servicing it. Besides, it's been running great since that other maintenance team worked on it last week. I'm surprised that you don't have that in your records. You know how it is with us and management. The left hand doesn't know what the right hand is doing. It's ridiculous. Story of my life. You have my sympathies. Well, we'll be on our way there. Attack, ano ba yan? Take it easy. Buti na lang, di natin attack kasi medyo ano rin eh. Ang goal natin nasa taas. Mamaya natin puntahan. Teka, libot-libot muna tayo. So itong area na to paikot. So check na lang natin tong side na to muna. So doon sa side na yun. So mamaya na teka. Explore muna tayo dito. Okay, wala. Dito sa kwarto na to. Ano pa tong room na to? Parang ano lang eh. Parang yung pagkalaro lang natin nung nung Shadowrun Returns. Libot-libot lang. May pintuan doon. Ay hindi, pintuan nga ba yun? Jaina studies the junction box for a moment, then turns to face you. See that guard in the hallway? Well, he was standing next to a junction box just like this one. Looks like they're both on the same circuit too. So I could use this one to overload the one that the guard is standing by. She looks at the junction box again and nods. I could feed a nice power spike into that one from here. If you wanted me to. Okay, so pinapipili niya tayo kung gusto natin o hindi. So do it. What would that do? Aalis yung guard. So, sige. Do it na lang. Ay, wag muna. Teka. Libot muna tayo sandali. Dali lang. Mamaya na natin ano. Napagtsikahan muna tayo sa mga tao. Taylor. The saleswoman's expression brightens at your approach. Welcome to Drunkly's fine clothiers. Are you shopping for a suit? Mukha ba? A fashionable business suit made of ballistic cloth catches your eye. It would be a simple matter to slide it on under your baggy maintenance overalls. Let me see that suit. I'm not buying right now. Thanks anyway. Let me see that suit. A good choice, style and safety. You have a good eye. She takes your arm. Here, let me show you to a dressing room. Check natin. Ano ba yung stats na? Hindi natin afford. 1.5. That's 2 charisma. Hindi na lang, wag na. Tsaka ano, hindi naman natin kailangan ng charisma eh. More on ano tayo eh. Intelligence eh. Teka, libutin muna natin yung isang guard. Hanapin natin. So ito, paikot lang. Tapos mayroon pa dito. Teka. Check muna natin itong taas. Andun yung objective natin eh. Inspect lang natin. At electric junction box. So, night errant na naman. Night errant guard. The guard stands shifts slightly as you approach. Can I help you? Yeah, could you open the door to the utility area? We have some work to do in there. No sir, we'll be on our way. Have a good one then. Kasi may nakita na natin kung anong gagawin eh. So, dito muna tayo. Explore muna dito. So, sarado yan. Hindi tayo makapasok yan. Itong room na to. Elevator pa yun, ha? Wala, yung tao. Ito lang mga kausap natin lang. Tech offender. The woman behind the counter smiles at you, her cheeks dimpling. Tech vendor. Good afternoon, and welcome to Augment Tech, the boutique that makes a better you of you. Her voice is overflowing with forced cheerfulness. Idly, you wonder how many times she has to give this exact speech every day. Tell me how I can help you today. I might be in the market for some cyberware. I don't mind anything. I'm just browsing. Wala naman kasi kulang tayo ng funds eh. Her smile drops but only slightly. Oh, be my guest. Be sure to come back to me if you need any help. Okay, so wala. Tindahan lang pala to. So balik tayo doon sa unang room, yung may junction box ito. Save muna, kuha muna tayo save point. Save para hindi natin ulitin yung part na to eh. Ayaw. Subukan natin i-save. Minsan kasi yung save mechanic ng games na nitong yung engine nitong Shadowrun medyo medyo finicky minsan eh. Okay. So okay. Do it. Nice. Tulog yung guard. Pick up. Keycard. Theta keycard. A knight errant keycard with the word Theta printed on it in big black letters. Ito, para dito. So, new air. Dito tayo sa talagang kailangan natin puntahan. Yan lang ba ang pwedeng interact? Wala na iba? O, yan lang. Okay, at least na-achieve na natin yung una. Wordlessly, Jaina pops an access panel at the base of the terminal and begins snipping wires. A few minutes later, she replaces the panel's cover and stands. Alright, that should do it. I've bypassed the security lock on the elevator. We're good to head upstairs. That was quick. Okay, let's get moving then. Let's. So dito. Residences. So new area kagad. Sandali lang pala yan. Alright, I'm gonna need you to get me to this floor's access panel. That'll be in room 305 on this floor. The door combination is 14291. She glances up at you. Make sure to write that down. Yeah, I've got it. Okay, once I'm there, I can put the penthouse door in maintenance mode. That'll set its key code combination to 11111. So we shouldn't have any trouble getting in to plant the cameras. We've been making halfway decent time. Not good, but not terrible. But I can't afford any more delays. He cracks his knuckles. I hope that no one else gets in our way, for their own sake. You aren't hurting anyone unless I order you to. Got that? I'm with you there. Let's get this done. Yeah, tough guy. You're in a hurry. We get it. Now shut up about it already. It's okay. I'm with you there. Let's get this done. Let's. The sooner I'm rid of you people, the better off we'll all be. Ganun din. Masyado. That's the first thing you've said that I think we all agree with. If we didn't need you to finish the run, I'll bet that Raquel Siddhartha would have beaten the tar out of you already. His lip curls into a sneer. Sadly for all of us, you do need me. Believe me, I wouldn't be here if you didn't. Oh, and by the way, we're going to have words when this run is over, Mouse. A stream of caustic syllables pours out of the elf's mouth. His back is under the weight of his pack, but his hands have clenched into fists. He rolls his eyes and points a bony finger at the elf. Look, it's trying to speak. I want to get this over with, Raquel Siddhartha. I want to get away from these people and go home. Pasaway. Wala, di talaga magkakasundo. Okay, so anyway. Apartment 303 code. Okay, so anong code ulit? 14291. Room 303. 301. Ay, 301, 302 to. So, 303 nasa taas somewhere. Penthouse door cam. Hindi pa tayo makapasok dito. So, ito muna. .302 door console. Ang nabuksan natin is 303. So hanapin mo natin 303. Eto. Ano yan? Ano yung code? 1429-1 ba yun? Teka. 1429. This trendy design panel reads Apartment 303. A click high-grade keypad has been mounted into the door frame. Scan key or enter override code. Use the keypad. 14 29 1. Okay. Code accepted. Welcome, homeowner. So, dito tayo. Dito kailangan pumunta ni Jaina eh. Yun lang bang doon? Oo, yun nga lang. Sa kwarto na to, wala ba? Okay, wala, yun lang talaga. Pero parang may pwesto pa rito. Explore lang. Wala. So, pakialaman na natin to. Objective natin. Moving the painting aside, you find a large maintenance access panel. Jaina steps forward, a slight frown on her face. Okay, I guess that is me. She pulls a multi-tool from her belt and uses it to loosen the bolts that hold the panel in place. Pulling up a schematic on her PDA, she examines the terminal's wiring. Hurry it up, woman. The clock is ticking. Pasaway talaga ito, isa to. Don't rush me. This is complicated. Popping the lid on her toolbox, she grabs a pair of wire clippers, a soldering gun, and a roll of electrical tape. With a look of grim determination on her face, she begins to snip into a massive harness of cables that runs through the unit. Alright, she taps the elf on the knee. I'm gonna need that thing now. Okay, dali lang. Dali lang guys. Inaayos ko lang yung ano ko. Yung aking upuan. Okay. He nods and reaches back to unsling his pack. Placing it on the floor, he opens it and pulls out a large blue canister. It takes all of his strength to wrestle it up from the ground and into the space in the access panel that Jaina has cleared. There you go, you dumb ox. Do something useful for a change. Pasaway. The elf says nothing, unburdened by the heavy pack. He stands up straight, and for the first time, you appreciate how much larger he is than the corporate mage. He stares down at James and his hands bunch into fists. Say nothing. Stay cool, man. We're almost done. James, for the last time, keep your damn mouth shut. Okay. Stay cool, man. Stay cool, man. We're almost done. If the elf understands you, he shows no sign of it. He continues to stare James down, and the mage continues to ignore him. Payload in place. Jaina goes back to work. It only takes a few minutes for her to screw wire and solder the canister into the harness. She inspects her work, nods, and turns to face you. She stands and breathes the air. She stands and brushes the hair out of her eyes. Alright, job's done. Just need to do a bit of cleanup and we can get out of here. Nice job, Jaina. Kailangan makasundo natin sila kahit paano eh. Yeah, thanks. It wasn't all that difficult. Just a matter of following our employer's instructions. Hey, that's great. But time's a clicking. But time's a ticking. So let's keep moving. He glances at the jumble of wires and circuitry through the open access panel. To hell with the cleanup. We'll be gone before anyone notices anything anyway. Just a second. What was that canister that you put into the terminal? You're sure that whatever you did disarmed the security system? He shrugs. Not really. I have no idea what that canister was or what it's supposed to do. Our employers told me that I had to wire it into the wall at this junction, so I did. That's all I know. I'm not comfortable with how little we know about this run. Our employers don't tell us much, do they? If they say it'll work, then it'll work. They have no reason to lie about something like that. Yan lang. An astonished chuckle escapes from her mouth. No reason to lie? Do you really believe that? The mage cuts her off. The lodge doesn't tell you things that you don't need to know. And you don't ask. Your job is to do what they ask you. Take the money and keep your mouth shut about it afterwards. It's all very simple. The lodge? At least dumulas yung tila niya, so pwede tayo mag-press on. The mage's eyes widen incredulously. You don't even know who you're working for, do you? You're leading this team and you don't have a clue? Jenna cuts in, her eyes wide. Both of you shut up. Somebody's coming. Pasaway. A tall spray-tanned man in an expensive suit rounds the corner at a jog and comes bustling into the room. He stops short when he sees your team. His eyes flick from you to the panel that Jaina pried from the wall, and the smile falls from his face. Nabuko pa yata tayo. Corporate man. What the hell? This is my apartment. I own it. What are you doing in here? We're maintenance. Look at the uniforms. Yeah, I see that. But you can't be in here without my consent. And you sure as hell can't go tearing up my walls without giving me advance notice. Ano ba yan? James shoots you in an irritated glance. This is a waste of time, and I'm already running late. If you don't take care of this idiot, I will. The elf barks something out at James. The sound is uncharacteristically ugly, all harsh consonants and sibilant hisses. Let's keep calm, everyone. This is a simple misunderstanding. Keep your mouth shut, James. I'll talk this out with our friend here. Handle it, James. I won't stop you. Let's keep calm, everyone. This is a simple misunderstanding. Misunderstanding? My ass. Your friend just called me an idiot in my own home. He wheels on James, his hands balled into fists. I want to know your employee number, and I want to know it now. Saway. The mage raises an eyebrow, smiling. Do you know? I'm a member of the homeowners association for this level. You know what that means? I have a lot of pull with the building management. He thrusts an outstretched finger at James. Your days wearing that uniform are numbered. I promise you that. Calm down, sir. There must be a problem at dispatch. You should have received a work order last week. The hell with this, James. Fry him. You're right, James. We're wasting time. Do what you need to do, Sota. Calm down, sir. There must be a problem with at dispatch. Ito lang. I didn't receive a thing from dispatch or from anyone else for that matter. My wife and I are entertaining guests here in an hour and a half, and our living room is ruined. I need to know that you're going to fix this, and that you'll clean that place back up, and that you'll put a new coat of wax on the floor. I need... Okay, ano ba yan? The hell with it. I don't have time for this. His hands twist into claws and he raises them high. An instant later, they are wreathed in a natural purple glow. Say nothing. James, stand down. We do need to get... James, stand down. We do not need to kill this man. Do it, James. Ano ba yan? The glow intensifies into a scintillating torrent of light. The energy the energy lances and stabs at James' hooked fingers as if it were alive. The man in the doorway recoils in alarm. Recoils in alarm, and his palm slaps down on a plastic disc that has been clipped to his belt. Too late, you recognize the object. A panic button. Patay. Pasaway. The air fills with the cacophonous wail of screaming alarms. James jerks back, his concentration broken. From down the hall, you can distantly hear the sound of heavy footsteps approaching at a run. Meanwhile, the homeowner backpedals, trying to put a wall between himself and James. He's moving too slowly, much too slowly. James, let him go, damn it. Don't let him get away. Everybody, stand down. Ito na. Your words are met with an incomprehensible screech. In your peripheral vision, you catch a flurry of motion. Your elvish companion is moving, making a beeline towards James. Jaina is hanging off of him, trying to slow him down, but he barely seems to notice. With a kick, he sends her tumbling to the ground, then reaches for his weapon. Stop, damn it! We need him alive to complete the run. With a kick, he sends her tumbling to the ground, then turns back towards James. Step between the elf and James. I hate the bastard too, but James right. But Jaina's right. We need him. Draw your weapon. She's right. Stop this or I'll put you down. Scrap the mission and attack James. I'm with you, pal. To hell with the lodge and to hell with this run. Okay. Step within the elf and James na lang. The elf comes up short, staring at you. He sweeps his vision from you to Jaina to James. Then he exhales heavily and spits out a jumble of broken German. Killers, innocents of will not stand for I not slay. All large men bastards. I kill all. Pa yan? So, kailangan natin siya i-dispatch siya. Pasaway. So, ako muna. Kamali pa. Ano ba yan? Si Jane na naman. Pareho yung weapons niya. Pareho yung pistol. Palipat-lipat. Hindi niya abot ng weapon na yun. Never mind. Sayang. Acid stream. Mana. Okay. Tanggal na siya. Sniper rifle. Kasi naman. One ano lang yun, isang round lang, ano ba yun? Okay, Overwatch ka rin eh. Four lang, sayang. Sayang. Pa isa. Sayang. Sayang. Isa na lang. Masyadong mababa. Pa sayang. Sniper rifle. Successful tayo kahit paano. Pero ang tanong, may kalaban pa yata eh. Next area naman. Pahirapan ah. Is naman. Talagang kailangan ko siya i-revive eh, no? Wala. Sayang. Nice. Problema to, konti na lang yung ano natin eh. Ikaw. Reload mo yung parehong weapons mo. Kailangan natin makaikot. Walang wood to heal. Kailangan natin makaikot na. Ako nga. Dito ka. Isa. Dalawa. Tatlo pala to. Sniper rifle. Hindi mo makita, so teka. Doon sana kaya hindi ka makatakbo doon eh. Mahina ang line of sight mo kasi nga ano eh. Maliit ka eh. muna natin ito isang to. Kulang ako ng isang AP. Palit ang pwesto. Sayang. Buti lang. Saway ka talaga, wala ka palang silbi. Teka, unahin ko na muna yung ito. Isa na lang. Loko taser pala yun. Sayang yung trauma kit ko nasa naaksaya dun. The mage wipes spatters of blood from his cheek with the back of his hands. He attacked me, our elf. The fucker tried to kill me. You've been insulting him ever since we arrived here. What did you think was going to happen? You're fine, he's dead. I'd say that you came out on top. You don't have to remind me. I helped you fight him off, remember? Okay, ito lang. Kasi nga, ini-insulto niya similar sa pool eh. His face flashes red. If you'd been a better group leader, you wouldn't have let that happen. You'd have... For the love of God, shut up, just stop talking. We're both sick to death of you. You need me to finish the run, so... To finish the run, yes. So let's go do that now. To finish the mission, yeah. That's true, but if you don't shut that smug mouth of yours right now, you're gonna arrive at your meeting without a tongue. So, tama. Ito na lang. Without another word, the mage turns and stalks off in the direction of the penthouse. Okay, so... Inaksaya mo pa yung bumon ako. Kasaway. This traditionally designed panel reads Penthouse. A sleek high-grade keypad has been mounted into the doorframe. Okay. Use the keypad. Scan key or enter override code. So... Okay, timer. Teka lang. Tapusin na muna natin to guys bago natin end. Teka. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Maintenance override accepted. End na muna natin dito guys. Timer na kasi. So may mga pwede pa tayong gawin pero wag na muna. End na muna natin. Pasaway si James. Namatay tuloy isa kasama natin. Sayang. Okay, next episode tuloy natin to. Okay guys, kaya Sean Velasquez signing off. Next episode na lang ulit.